Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. In this episode, we're going in search of the giant lobster. And right behind me, there's turtles all on the beach. Just getting it on, it's mating season, baby. Once we grab ourselves some giant lobsters, I've got these passion fruits, which I picked from a garden at home at Mossland there. And I went online, I was like, lobsters, passion fruit recipes. And I found one, we've never tried this before. We're gonna do a little taste test and see which one is gonna taste better, soft shell or hard shell. We're out in the remote islands right now. There's no one around for miles and the sun's out, the water's clear, the wind's backing off, and it's going to be an absolutely beautiful day. Look at that. I can't get it off. They have the strongest grip, and those big ones that were after, the monster giant ornate crayfish, they will pierce through that wetsuit and into your skin like that. There's three different types of cray that we really grabbed. Western rock lobsters, painted crayfish, which is this guy, and then the giant ornate crayfish, which is probably 3-4 times as big as this. Beautiful colors in them. No big giant lobsters yet, but they are definitely around here. What I didn't tell you guys is we've actually taken 2 boats out. We're obviously in my boat right now, but we've got Jackson's boat. If you guys haven't seen, I surprised Jacko with some brand new motors, fully restored his boat. Let's get straight back into this. I was trying to get a close-up of it, and Jackson bringing it in and smacked me in the face. Oh, that's a good job, team. Yes. Jackson got done. just about took Dad Bod to the depths. We're just putting them on the measuring tape here so you can see how big these crayfish are. It is about 60 centimeters before the little feelers start, and with the feelers it's well over 1 meter there. And this guy here, don't get me wrong, this is a giant lobster, but there are bigger monsters down there. This one was actually the teamwork one. I went down one side of the ledge, Jackson come in on the other side. As I mentioned, we got an army to feed, so we're probably going to get back in the drink, see if we can get a couple more. Righto, we're just moving spot to spot. Jacko's driving and we're just dropping me off on bommy to bommy. Have a look at this one. So what we've got here is we've got a female cray with eggs. We call these berries. It's the reason why we don't shoot them and we use our bare hands, because you can't see what they are when you're pulling them out. Let's put this beautiful little female back in, and there's thousands and thousands of baby cray. Most lobsters live the same life cycle. They're matured between the ages of 6 and 7, and the male attaches a packet of sperm, also known as the tar spot, on the underside of the female. By scratching the tar spot, the eggs are fertilized as they are swept backwards and become attached to those fine hairs on the back end of their tail. The eggs will hatch depending on the temperature between 4 and 8 weeks. The larvae will then drift offshore. At the final stages, the larvae transform into little transparent lobsters. Once they settle into the reefs, they start developing their unique color patterns, feeding and growing for the next 3 to 4 years. Then the process will just keep repeating itself, and that's why I bloody love lobsters. That's a good sized eating one. Yeah. That's a beauty. We got dinner, baby. Woo! An ornate crayfish and a perfect size. This is why I love doing it, because you can pick what you want. We're gonna head back in for lunch now, catch up with the girls, and after lunch, we'll look for a few more. Got a copy, Island Moss?
Yeah, I did copy that.
How was the trip across? Was it okay?
Good.
I'll see you soon, okay? There's heaps of turtles here.
Okay. Look, everyone look. There's turtle getting down.
Where? Oh, it's a ray.
Hello.
Goose runner! Whoa! Woo! Oh, look at that, we've got the 2 boats out! First time ever! Hi, Stevie! Look, that turtle's coming, Isla, look! Look! Down here! He's just cruising along. Tortle. Where's the turtles are?
Next to us.
Oh, there is a turtle there.
Yeah, like next to us.
Oh, yeah. Oh, good spotting. Oh, it's a race! Oh, it's raining! Look at Strider. Hey, Jacko, that's a long tom right here being weird. Oh. Ah, Uncle Brody. It's okay. Uncle Brody, it's okay. He just jumped. It's a belly flop. With the afternoon starting to settle in, we started to pull the anchors up and steam towards home, with the plan trying to stop for a couple more crayfish. I don't think any of us knew what monster laid ahead. Oh, it's way too big. It's big. Way too big. Oh no, you're gonna beat me.
Oh, you're catching up, I can see you.
David on up.
Jackson and I are going for a little bit of a game plan here, because what we've noticed, the giant lobsters under these rocks are really revved up. They're going in and out, they're moving around, as you can see right now. One's like creeping out. Check him out. His feelers are going at the GoPro. As soon as he touches the GoPro or feels something, that's it. He's gone, and they can swim so bloody fast. And you'll get a little taste of that in a minute. Just wait up for that. But in this particular situation, what Jackson and I do is we block out 2 entrances, because we know that they're going to go for it. So I get down one side, Jackson goes down the other side, and I actually push the crayfish and guide it towards him, and you'll see what happens next.
Yeah, I poked it to you and like at him.
It's important to check with your local fisheries how many you're allowed to take. Here we're allowed to take 8 per person, but we never do that. We only take what we need. So we're going to grab maybe 1 or 2 each, and that's it. That's good for a feed.
We can assess it. We probably better put this one back.
You got that one?
Yeah.
You got him?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Wow.
This is a massive crayfish, as big as they get. We're actually going to put this guy back, there's no doubt about it. He is 6+ kilos, one of the biggest ones we've ever grabbed. It was a team effort to get him out. When they're under the ledge there, you don't actually know how big they are until you grab them. They can live out of the water, of course, otherwise we wouldn't have him out of the water. I'll get a better grip of him. Maybe just take it off. We'll get him straight back in the water. Massive beast of the ocean. Whoa! Oh, so big! Oh, just like a barrel. He's gonna make heaps of little baby crays. Woo. That ended up being an absolute crazy session. There are so many giant lobsters around us at the moment. We ended up getting that big one. That is as big as they grow. Put him back for another day. The sun is about to set, the breeze is coming in. We're gonna head down the beach a little bit later on, cook up this feed, see what it tastes like with that passion fruit. Let's bloody go, baby. You. We're back down the beach and we're gonna get stuck straight into this cook. We got the passion fruit from home, got the crayfish that we caught. Did you just spite yourself?
Ah, look.
When you were grabbing these, look how sharp these horns are, especially on these hard shells, which 90% of the crayfish you're gonna grab are gonna be hard. They're not gonna be soft like this. These things will literally light you up, and they can be full of bacteria and a lot of nasty stuff. So you want to be careful, that's why we wear gloves. We've got Joel behind the lens here, we've got the cars down here, obviously the full kitchen set up. Got all the family in the back there, just having a good old day, and Jackson of course. We're gonna cook both on the barbecue in the same way, and before we put the sauce on that we make with the passion fruit, we're gonna do a little taste test and see which one is gonna taste better, soft shell or hard shell. So basically all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna chop straight down through there. It's so easy to do. Split it right down the middle, go through this way as well, all the way up. Wow. There you go, it was that easy to do. You want to take the poo tube out of the middle of it. So straight away you're going to see the difference of me trying to attempt to chop this with the knife. I have to put so much pressure on to even pierce it. So what you want to do, you want to grab a sharp knife, you want to run it down the inside of the head there, and you want to push it up against the shell to try and get all that meat. You're just essentially separating it. It's just going to make it easy for the next step. You just want to give it a good twist and watch those sharp blades on the side there. And out comes all that meat and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna keep this head, I'm gonna chuck it in the freezer, and I'm gonna use it later on. You wanna get some sort of meat scissors for this next step. And what you wanna do is it's really easy from here on in with these bad boys, between the meat and the shell, and basically just get into it. But like I said, these things are bulletproof. The underneath of the crayfish is obviously a lot softer, and that's why they never really will reveal that to you. Grab something super sharp, and just straight down the middle. That's what we're left with, soft shell, hard shell.
I'm just going to put some butter on these two tails here. Should take about half an hour.
Ooh. Crays are on the barbecue there. We're gonna get straight into prepping this sauce. I'm gonna grab one of these passion fruits. Oh, they're harder than I thought. Oh, I need the big dog. Give us the big dog.
No.
First rule when you're cooking is always use really sharp knives. Oh, these things are weapons.
Get this thing.
Straight through the middle there. Oh, they smell so good, man. We got some lime, passion fruit, thick cream, some shallots that Jackson's chopping up. In here we got a little bit of butter and some mustard. So you don't want to actually brown these, you want to just lightly cook them before we put the rest of the stuff in, because we're actually making a sauce. Put. Chuck the passion fruits in. Righto. Next step, a little bit of lime.
You're fired. I'm the,
Oh,
I'm
Vicky's
the,
in.
I'm the new assistant now.
We have a special guest, Victoria Ferreira.
Victoria Ferreira!
Look this guy first. Woo. Oh, look at the soft shell. So the reason why I cook it shell down first is because it basically makes a little oven. And then I flip it over just to sear the top layer of flesh, and it is All right, it's time to get stuck straight into this. We've got the soft shell and the hard shell crayfish. And we're gonna have a little taste test now, all of us. So we'll start off with this. We've got a little fork here. Who wants to go first, taste test? Oliver's first. So, you grab this part, and I'm gonna grab this part. All right, we're gonna eat the soft shell first, me and I. It's good. And you quickly back it up with this.
Oh, yummy.
Yeah, I honestly can't tell any difference. I don't know, they taste both beautiful to me. The next thing we're gonna do is taste the passion fruit sauce. Go on, let's go. Let's go, crew. Here we go.
Oh, look at that bit. Beauty.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
That sauce is so good. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Right? Whoa. That's a bloody wrap, baby. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to support us, we just dropped some new merch, some Dead Glassy Adventure shirts online, youngbloods.co. And I'll see you guys very soon. Cheers.